closer to first pitch on Chicago's south side. The Twins and the White Sox are next. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match up against one of the toughest around, the all-star lefty Chris Sale. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Danny Santana will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
The afternoon for Minnesota. Shortstop, Danny Santana.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first five.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. 2-0 on the way. In there, 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Two. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Stepping in now, Shane Robinson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. 3-2, here it is. There's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. And that's out number 2. Torrey Hunter will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
1 strike now to Hunter. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. And now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here he comes on 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander, ex-Yankee Phil Hughes. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the three.
The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line and cruises in with a double.
Melky Cabrera will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
A 2-1 offering. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now the 3-1 home from Hughes. And he misses there for ball four, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Jose Abreu will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here's the first offering. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here comes the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Adam LaRoche will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on the way. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Avisail Garcia will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. First and second here with nobody out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses 1-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Here comes a 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 coming from Hughes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Pause, now the pitch. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
He's set, now the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now, even with the bases loaded, this is a green light situation on a 2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch in your location, and then you better let it rip.
Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Herman is there. Let's see if they try it. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision.
Yeah, that's just a wasted opportunity right there. No sense in trying to score on that ball. So he'll hold on at third with one out now.
Connor Gillespie will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. First pitch coming. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Ball 1. One pitch on the way. And look out as his bat shatters on impact. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Into the box now, Micah Johnson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
He waits, now the pitch. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
There we go, Boston.
1-1. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Still needs one more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
2 out, bases loaded. The 1-2 from Hughes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hughes ready with the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Trevor Plouffe will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Go back to Minnesota.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Come on, Chuck.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Come on, White
The
Sox.
2-2 coming. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A lean, and he makes the catch. Oh, he snatched that right out of the dugout for the first out of the inning. Brian Dozier will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. First pitch coming. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The next pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Kenny Vargas will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1 home. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
All right, White Sox.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Tyler Flowers will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading up for the White Sox. Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
And here's the first pitch. And there's the fastball from Hughes. It's 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Pitch on the way. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here. A leadoff round tripper to get things started here in the bottom of the second. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Melky Cabrera will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Chopper foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that is going to be a base hit.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Adam LaRoche will stand in. He had a 2-run single his first time around. First offering on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Hey, guys, you know you're in trouble when we bring up the pitch count graphic in the second inning. Things just have not gone his way so far.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 home. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now the first pitch. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Chris Herman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Danny Santana will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Now the first pitch. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, center fielder, Shane Robinson.
Shane Robinson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 3-0. Avisail Garcia will stand in to get things going for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. Now here's the first pitch. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at bat.
Come on, White Sox.
And the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. That's hit sharply, but right at the third baseman Plouffe. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Here's Connor Gillespie as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1 on the way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
All right, let it count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Corey Hunter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 48, Corey Hunter.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One strike now to Hunter. And he misses with it. 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Come on.
The pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Slider worked last time, why not go to it again? 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
He's ready now, the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Now the 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a bouncing ball, foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. From the stretch, hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 0-2 once more, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
2-2.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here's the 2-2 home. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Ready with another 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two-two pitch on the way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's how you neutralize a leadoff walk. Settles down, gets his focus back, and delivers back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Sale ready with the 2-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 2-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the full count offering. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. Still down 3-0. Micah Johnson will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Second baseman, Micah Johnson.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hughes ready with the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 3-2 one more time. Lined hard to center field. Robinson is right there, 1 down.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side, but a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Well, maybe on a different day, we might be looking at first and second, nobody out. Maybe even runners on the corners with nobody out. But instead, this is now 2 very hard-hit balls in the inning, both of which have found gloves.
Adam Eaton will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. 2-0 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Melky Cabrera would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here he comes, 3-1. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Kenny Vargas will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman number 19, Kenny Vargas.
First pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One 0 pitch now. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's the 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Here he comes on 2-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Chris Herman will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And now a pitch on the way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Melky Cabrera will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both the lefty and the right-hander are up to throw. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brian Dunzing is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Jose Abreu will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. No one out with a runner at second. Now the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Let him go!
Comes set, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Another try at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Adam LaRoche. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time to get LaRoche, and that's the second out.
Now back. Right fielder,
Avisail Garcia will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
First pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No strike.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Alexi Ramirez. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And here's the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins nothing. Danny Santana will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. That's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Shane Robinson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First offering on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Torrey Hunter waits on deck. Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-1 is on the way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Torrey Hunter will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the first pitch. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his 2nd of the afternoon.
Okay, don't get rattled.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. One, two. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. This is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he'll take a look at ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season.
Let's get him out.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins 1. Connor Gillespie will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Connor Gillespie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Let's go. 1-0 on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. You know, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Into the box now, Micah Johnson. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but That had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a swing as he pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Well, he's now 0 for 3 in this one, but he's had a couple of good at-bats mixed in there. He's seeing the ball really well. They just don't want to fall in for him.
Tyler Flowers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
When that sinker's up, it flattens out. It becomes a very hittable pitch, and he squares this one up and rips it into center field.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
2 out with the man at first. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Three-two, here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Blaine Boyer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Blaine Boyer.
Melky Cabrera will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 3-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Brian Dozier will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Garcia is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Kenny Vargas will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Now here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap there by Cabrera, but he won't have a shot at that one. That ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Now the 2-0 offering to Suzuki. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
A good job to get on base there as the tying run. Well, now, it wouldn't surprise me to see a pinch runner here so they can get a little speed out there at first.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Chris Herman will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. He waits. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. 1 there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins 2. Jose Abreu will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Now the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Adam LaRoche will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Here we go!
First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. One pitch on the way. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
The 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1. And there he goes towards second. And the liner fouled into the seats down the right side. So 1 and 2 with 1 away.
Got him. Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Alexi Ramirez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Herman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. White Sox leave 1. They're up 3-2. Danny Santana will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's another 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
The 2-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Homestanding White Sox have the lead here at U.S. Cellular Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7+ innings. Matt Albers is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Shane Robinson will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
In is Torrey Hunter. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
.30 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Aaron Thompson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Aaron Thompson.
Connor Gillespie will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Herman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman,
Micah Johnson will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
The next pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore it is Hunter, and there are 2 gone.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, Uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the flyout, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Now the first pitch. Tyler Flowers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Adam Eaton will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Pause. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now another 2-2. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Trevor Plouffe will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Here he comes on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Here comes a 2-2. And he struck him out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. Now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Brian Dozier will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Their fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but 2 away now. You don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Joe Mauer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Here now the 2-2. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, an excellent job right there to pick up the save. That's number 50 for him here in the early part of his career. Nice job.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 3-2. So long from Chicago.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs.